Hello, I'm back. Okay. Thank you for being here. How are you? Musta? Maraming salamat sa tamsak. Okay. So, for today's video is about the three reasons why the relationships did not last. Okay? And the number one reasons, money. Second, cheating. And the third and last one, fallout of love. Yeah. So these are the three reasons why the relationships did not last or hindi tumatagal in Tagalog. Okay? Or the most important is communication. Time on communication is so important in relationships. If you have a relationships right now, no matter what, always give time to communicate because without that, it can really affect uh, to your relationship or with your relationships uh, or to your relationships with your partners, with your wife, and of course, understanding. Yeah. Um, um, because if the person you really you truly care about someone or about your partner or about your wife or your husband, if you truly care about them, if they are important, and if you truly love them, uh, you have always time to communicate no matter how busy you are. Because for me, busy word is only an excuse of someone or of people, um, you know, especially if you are not important to them, they don't truly care about you. Um, the relationships didn't work out. Number one, money. Yeah, money. That's why it's very important that the man and the woman both working, okay, so that they can help all the expenses, daily expenses, and etc. And also cheating, okay, cheating. That's also the second problem of this world, okay. And also the last, if you feel fall out of love someone, if you know if you are you know cheating, if you cheat, I mean, if you cheat on them, of course you will fall out of love. And what else? Why you wanna give up your relationships? Um, talk with your cheating is not acceptable, or um, what you call this, isn't good. It's not acceptable. Give up your relationships first, okay? Um, what you call this? If your relationship, my opinion, okay? It's my opinion, okay? If you're not legally married yet, then cheating, for me, to cheat still, a little bit acceptable. Okay? That's my opinion, okay? So, but if you are legally married already, if you are living together already in one roof or same roof, then why you cheat? Okay? And um, and if you're a kind of person who is not contented of one man or one woman only, then don't marry. Okay? Um, do not find, do not commit. Okay? Do not marry. Maybe my opinion, my outlook in life, then I think to find someone else isn't isn't bad. Yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, if it's not acceptable, an excuse. Okay, and um, and what else? Money. Okay, money. That's why I said many times, very many times, very. It's so important. So important that the man and the woman both working so that they can share um, all the expenses, daily expenses, right? And the last one, fall out of love. I think you will only fall out of love with someone if at first, okay, before you met or when you met, you don't truly care about them, you don't truly love them. Like you're just using them. So uh, because you will never, you will never fall out of love without any valid reasons. If at first, the first time you met with someone, if there's connection or chemistry or what else, you don't have any feelings for that person or in that person, you will really fall out of love one day. So, Point Pine, hello Point Pine. Thank you for being here. And Jill Kenneth, thank you. I'll make you a moderator. So, so like I said many times, if you are a kind of a man or woman not contented of one man or one woman only, then do not marry. Okay? Do not marry because marriage is for a lifetime. It's not a game that or it's not like in Tagalog na kapag napasok ka ay bibitawan mo na. So do not marry, okay? If you a kind of person who is not contented of one man or one woman, then do not marry. Like I said many times, you can have many boyfriends, many husbands as you want. If you're free, when you are not legally married yet, why not, right? You're not legally married yet. You can do whatever you want. You can do what makes you happy, right? You're not legally married yet. So you can have, for me, you can have many friends or many girlfriends if you want, if you are not legally married. But when you are legally married, then cheating or finding someone else, that's not an excuse or acceptable. Okay? So, what else? And fall out of love, I don't believe that, if you truly care about your man or woman, if you truly love them, fall out of love, I don't think it will happen. If at first or first day that you met them, If there's no chemistry, spark, connection, if you don't have any feelings for that person, um, it will really happen. Okay, fall out of love one day or someday, it will really happen because um, at first you don't have chemistry together. Um, you don't have a feelings uh, of your man, of your woman before uh, you started having a relationships. So that's why my advice, okay, my advice, never marry, never marry because you are sad, lonely, or because you are tired of being single, or because of your age. Okay, marry, marry only if you are already ready and financially stable. Because you know the problem, the number one problem in this world, in every relationships, number one is money. Second is cheating. Yeah. So yeah, do not marry because of your age, because you are sad, because you are lonely, or because you are tired of being single. Okay. Marry if you are already ready, 100% ready. Okay, to have a family, and also important also financially stable. Okay. The man and the woman must be financially stable, because if only one person is working, what will happen? Okay, and he or she only earning, let's say for example, less than 40K a month. Okay, because 40K, if you have a family, 40K is enough uh, for your daily expenses. Okay, that's included water, um, electric, and then food, etc. 40. So, what if your man or your woman only earning below 40K or 40,000 pesos? I'm talking about peso here, okay? What will happen? It can affect. It can really affect of your relationships, or with your relationships of your wife or your husband, especially if you have kids or children already. And yeah, do not marry, okay? Just don't marry. To those single people who are watching my live stream, or to those single people, to those people who are still single, we can watch this video, okay? When it comes of marriage, you should think 100 times first, or more than 100 times. Make sure you're not only 100% ready, okay? Make sure that what you call this, you are financially stable, and yeah, at least you have an earning, or you have an income. For example, at least 40K, 40K monthly. Okay, below, that's not enough, especially here in the Philippines. If you have a family here, although I shared this many times already, but I repeat, if you have a family here in the Philippines, you cannot spend less than 1K for just for food. Okay, just for food. Three times, if you eat three times a day, so 1K, that's enough if you have one or two children. Okay? So, so let's say you're only earning 30K. What will happen if you're only earning 30K or 30,000 pesos every month? And you are spending 1,000 pesos for food, just for food. Electric, water, and other things not included yet. So in 1 month, 30 days to 31 days, right? So if you're only earning 30K, I'm sure, it can really affect of your relationships. And that's the reason why uh, many couple that their relationships did not last because of financial uh, problem. That's why it's so important that, you know, if you're not, let's say you don't want to allow your wife, okay? You don't want to allow your wife to work, okay? But the important, you are earning at least 40,000 pesos monthly, okay, every month, so that you can survive, so that your relationships will not, you know, will not become leche leche, okay, or you know, your wife will not find someone else, or they will not give up your they will not cheat, or they will not give up your your relationships with her. So yeah, so no, you must know before you plan to marry with someone, know your future first. Think 100 times first about your future, not only because you are madly in love with each other. What's the use of uh, being in love with each other if you are not financially stable? Love will really gone if you and her, or you and him, are not financially stable. Okay? So never use because you are madly in love with each other, or because you are tired of being single, you are lonely, um, what else? You are tired of being alone, or because of your age, that's why you want to marry. Okay? Um, just always it's so important that you are 100% ready when it comes to have a family. Okay, when it comes of marriage, you are 100% ready and financially stable. Okay, especially nowadays, everything in this world are expensive. Okay, so yeah, and so that your relationships won't be affected, just in case you are financially stable. Okay, and if you are financially stable, I mean. And Matthew Whittington, hello friend Matthew, thank you for being here. So this is only my advice, especially here in the Philippines. Okay, here in the Philippines, why so many Filipinos are facing or experiencing or suffering of suffering because of poverty, because they did not, they never think, okay, um, they never think about their future together, okay. um, they're not prepared yet, okay, they're not prepared yet when it comes to have a family, or when it comes of their future. um, they want to have a baby, even they are not um, financially stable. They want to have a family, even they cannot really, they are not prepared, you know, or they are not prepared yet how to, how they can survive, right? And there are parents also uh, who are, suffering because they're teenager, teenager daughters, teenager daughter or teenager son have a family already, or their girlfriend got pregnant, then pag nakapanganak na, yung magpo-provide ng gatas, diapers, damit, etc., mga vitamins, yung parents or yung patawag nito, yung mga kapatid or relatives. So to have a family, you need to think first uh, before you will decide to have your own family. Okay, think about your future first. Okay, not because you are madly in love, because love will really gone if you don't have food to eat. Okay, love will really gone if you don't have food to eat, if you cannot provide the needs of your family, the needs of your kids or children. The love will really gone. That's why before you have, before you plan to have a family, think 100 times first to make sure that you are not only 100% ready to have a family, but you are also financially stable. So here in the Philippines, at least you have 40,000 pesos monthly income. Okay? Below 40,000 pesos monthly income, that's nothing. And that's the reason why. That's one of the reason why the relationships with your wife or with your husband did not last. Okay? Not only because of cheating. Number one is money. That's really uh, main problem in this world, wherever you are. Money. So never wish to have someone or never wish to have a family, never wish to have kids or children because you are madly in love, because you are tired of being alone, because you are lonely, tired of being single, or because of your age. Never use that. Okay? Um, make sure that, remember these two things. You are not only 100% ready to have a family, but also financially stable. Okay? So important that the man and the woman both working so that they can share all the daily expenses. Okay? Daily expenses. Not only one. In this world, not only one is working unless if, you know, the man is rich, right? And he can really provide all the daily expenses for his family, right? But if you are not rich in this world, then do not wish to have a family. Okay? If you are not financially ready, or I mean, if you are not financially stable, then do not wish to have a family because um, someday or one day it can really affect um, with your relationships. Okay? And that's the reason why many relationships did not last because of financial problem, because of yeah, cheating also. And cheating, I'll repeat, if you're a man or a woman not contented of one man or one woman, then do not marry. Okay? For me, you can have many girlfriends, many boyfriends as you want. Well, that's me. I'm a little bit different. My outlook, my opinion is a little bit different compared in the other outlooks or opinions of other people. Okay? You can have many girlfriends or many boyfriends if you are not legally married yet. But if you are legally married already, then do not cheat. Okay? Um, give up your relationship first. Okay? File an annulment or divorce before you are allowed. Okay? Or before you are allowed to find someone else. Never cheat when you are still legally married. Never find someone else when you are still legally married for any reasons behind. Okay? And that's a good advice. I'll be back. Nagkaka-runny nose ako. I'm allergic to English. Every time I speak English or I talk English here on my live stream, I have runny nose. Allergic of English. Allergic to English. And good evening, friend Matthew. Okay. So it's not 11:30 yet, Mike. Is it 11:30 already?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm making it now.
Okay. Lunch. Okay. So if you want to watch this video from first, from the start. Okay, from the start. After my live stream, you can watch again. Okay, and just make sure you are already subscribing. You already subscribed to my channel. Okay, it's only free using data or Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's right, free. Okay, so that's it. See, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Kenneth and Point Pine, thank you. And friend Matthew, thank you. And also to my silent supporters, thank you so much. So I hope this video can really help, okay? Because cheating is not an excuse and not acceptable, okay? For any reasons. Give up your marriage first, okay? Before you can find someone else, before you are allowed or legally, allowed to find someone else. But if you are still legally married, do not find, okay? I repeat, you're still legally married, never cheat or don't cheat Don't find someone else for any reasons, okay? Because that's not acceptable. And also, marry if you are financially stable. Okay? You're the For example, the man and the woman financially stable, because that's also the reason why the relationships did not work out, because you know the man or the woman is only working, um, and then they are only earning, like here in the Philippines, they're only earning below 40K or below 40,000 pesos. That's not enough if you have a family here in the Philippines. Yeah, at least, I hope this video can really help. Being here, and see you again later. Be safe, guys. Take care always. God bless you all and your family.